Say, bro, you got the intro?
No, I ain't got an intro. I thought you had an intro. Do we need an intro?
Nah.
Hey, welcome back, guys. Episode 90 of the Shoe Dog Podcast with me and the bro 808 Kicks ATL. Make sure you do like, follow, subscribe, come and chat to us. Let's have a conversation. Let's break it down like we always do. And please do check out the audio podcast. It's on all the audio channels. Hopefully, we'll get it on YouTube Music soon as well, guys. But go and check that out. And thank you for all the love and support that you guys are showing, because the podcast is growing, which is great, which is absolutely great. So all I can say to you guys is thank you very much.
Please, and thank you. And do hit all the buttons that you can hit on whatever platform you're on. It helps. It helps us greatly, and we appreciate it. And plus, if y'all rock with us, that means y'all want to hear more from us, and y'all would like for us to be able to do more, and support enables us to do more. So we appreciate all the support that we're getting, and the future support we rocking with y'all. Especially that one person in South America.
Yeah, by the way, shout out to all the American listeners. Shout out to all the Indian listeners, because I did the pull down and I saw a lot of Indian people following us and actually listening to us. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the guys in Canada. Shout out to the guys in UK, and shout out to the guys that everywhere that listen to us, because you make us great, and we're gonna keep bringing the greatness. And you can tell by my background, it's Halloween. It's Halloween, guys. It's Halloween. So this episode is coming out on Halloween.
This is my costume. By the way, I had to pull out Blackula. For those of y'all that don't know about Blackula, just Google Blackula and watch both movies. You won't be disappointed. If you like old movies, you have to watch Blackula 1 and 2. Great.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna try. I think I've seen it before, but I'm gonna try and watch that tomorrow, because me and my missus are trying to sit down and actually make a charcuterie board. If you don't know what charcuterie board is, like cheese and meats, and kind of sit down and watch some movies. And Blackula might be on the list, bro. I'll definitely try and watch that. I like watching old classic movies.
So we say we pronounce it a little different. Charcuterie.
Charcuterie, yeah, we cool. Yeah, sure. Yeah, but we do it like every Halloween, to be honest. It's great.
I can't get down with charcuterie boards, bro. I'm not a it's everything, bro. I'm not like, I like cheese. I like hot cheese.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like cold cheese in no form. Like I don't like cheese on cold sandwiches. I like cheese on burgers and cheese steaks and stuff like that. I like my cheese melted. I like my cheese to move. You know?
Move it, wiggle it, baby, wiggle it. No. You know what it is? It's you like that cheese melt that actually just kind of melts outside the sandwich, and you can taste it and you can string it. That's all like cheese you like. You like the raclette. You know what raclette is?
Raclette.
So basically, I probably am saying this wrong, but my girlfriend introduced this to me. It's like meat and potatoes with cheese, melted cheese on top. That's your thing, bro. That's definitely your thing. Trust me when I say this. Google it after the podcast. Raclette. Trust me, it's a Portuguese thing. Trust me.
So here we go. Here we go. Food Dog Podcast episode again, right? Episode again. For the food. So I'm gonna tell you what I discovered, right? Back in the day, I used to eat a lot of Hot Pockets when I was young, right? And I'm getting older, and I started not necessarily being health conscious, but caring more about how I was eating. Not necessarily what I was eating, but how I was eating. Like, was this food being processed and packaged and sent to me, or am I doing the cooking? You know what I'm saying? Like having other people doing the cooking for me became a little more difficult for me as I aged. So I'm like,
Okay.
nah, no more hot pockets, right? But I thought about it, and I thought long and hard, and this is what I did. I'm gonna give y'all my recipe. Y'all could try it or not.
Q's secret recipe. Come, let's go, bro. I'm here for it. It's not baked beans or jacket potatoes. Trust me.
No. It's not. So there is a caveat to the way I set it up because I was still using one processed part, which is
Okay. Is what?
biscuit dough, not biscuit as in cookie, but biscuit at like American biscuit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
Biscuit dough. It come in a little can. You twist it, and the can pop open.
I know that. I've seen that. I've actually
Right.
seen that on like adverts. Yeah.
So I would get the biggest can of biscuit dough I can find, probably two, maybe three of those. Actually, I was using croissant for the most
Say it
part.
properly. Say it properly. Say it properly, bro.
Croissant.
I like the way you say croissant. Croissant.
So the first time I did it with biscuits, but the croissant roll was the way to go. So I take a pan, like a medium sized pan, a long pan, like a rectangle shaped pan, and I line the pan with oil, like baking oil, and spread the croissant dough all around the pan. And then I take the sides. I build the sides up too, like a pie crust.
Yeah.
While I'm doing that, I'm cooking sausage or ground beef or ground turkey or whatever. Throw some vegetables in there. Throw some sauce in there. You know what I'm saying? Have whatever kind of sauce you feeling. You know what I mean? Everybody gets saucy from time to time. You know what I mean? Whatever. Look. Layer of meat, layer of cheese, layer of meat, layer of cheese, bread on top, more croissant dough on top. Throw it in the oven, eat and
Bro,
go to sleep.
that sounds like a pizzania, bro. Q's patented pizzania coming to you, bro. It looks like layer upon layer upon layer, which is a lasagna, but then you got a dough base to which is a pizza. Pizzania. There you go, bro. A
It's
new
two
recipe
layers.
for you. Two
It's
layers.
two
Oh, but yeah,
layers.
you can layer up as much as you want. That's a
It's
pizzania,
much
bro.
as you want, bro. Hey, hey. And if you feeling extra spicy, you can do another layer of croissant in the middle. Problems, bro. It's problems. Your life Your life is in jeopardy from the time you take the first bite. Your life is in jeopardy. I'm trying to tell you. Your whole existence, your whole existence is in jeopardy because you're gonna make it the way you like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man,
But
look,
all I'm going to say is, guys, go make Q's patented lasagna. Let us know how it tastes. Give us some reviews, and make sure if you don't know how to do it, get hold of Q and tell him what spices he puts into that, because you got to add some spices to it, bro. You got like I don't know what spices Q puts, but yeah, I might actually try this. I might actually try this once.
I
Might
gave
actually
you
try
the
it.
I gave you the instructions. I can't let you all the way in the bag. You know what I mean?
Oh
Because
yeah,
the bag
trust me.
is deep.
That's what do you call it? The 11 herbs and spices that Q puts into it that you don't need to know.
Hey, my home famous secret ingredients you can't would never be revealed. You know what I'm talking
Exactly that, bro. You know what? Talking about healthy stuff. What are you drinking anyway today?
about? Ain't nothing healthy. Shout out to Left Hand, bro. This is another one of the breweries that I distribute. They make great stouts, bro. This a
Okay.
double. Excuse me. There we go. Double milk stout, chocolate coffee. Um, there's a bunch of stuff going on here, bro. 10, 10.5, and it's 10.5 by volume. Don't get it twisted. It's
Okay.
10.5. So this will
About
probably
five, 4,
be
5%.
This will probably be the only one I drink tonight.
Okay, yeah, a regular one's like 4.5%, something like 4.5 to 7.5%. That's quite a lot.
Yeah.
But me, I'm drinking this. This is made out of the husk, papaya or fruit husk of a plant in South America that's cased in leather. That literally has got yerba tea on it, and then yerba tea is like this very healthy antioxidant tea, which promotes like weight loss, which promotes good mental health and rehabilitation for like, basically muscles that are kind of fatigued. It kind of keeps you awake because a lot got caffeine in it as well. My missus told me to get that last week. She goes, "You're always working hard, and it's important to keep your actual antioxidants and all like healthier choices in your life." So I go and drink that. So I actually drank that. That's a Uruguayan version, very bitter. So I'm tasting it and I'm getting used to it, but it's nice. It's starting to become nicer the more I drink it. But yeah, guys, if you want to try this or try Q Stout, go and check it out because they're both of my good options on a Friday night when we're recording, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I normally drink stuff that keep crazy words coming out my mouth. So that's the benefits of what I'm drinking right now.
Yeah, but yeah, just
Maybe want to laugh at everything. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Always the good side of life, bro. Always the good side of life. That's what it's about.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know that meme. I don't want peace. I want violence. We're the opposite. I don't want violence. I want peace.
No, I don't want no violence. No, I don't want no violence. This is this is not that type of platform. We do not promote violence under a lot of circumstances. That's all I'm gonna say. All
Yeah.
right.
Okie dokie. All right. So, except for that, there's a lot going on this week. So, let's quickly and swiftly move on to the quick strikes, bro. Should
Let's do it.
we go to the quick strikes? So,
Yeah.
first up is we want to talk about the Jordan 4 anniversary. So basically, we know next year is the 30th Jordan 4 anniversary next year.
Mm-hmm.
So we know it's going to be a big year. We already got the information about the reimagined bread fours, military blue fours are coming out as well. But
Yeah.
this week, like literally, I'm talking the last couple of days, bro. I don't know if you've seen this. I think you might have seen this already.
Mm-hmm.
So look, bro, look. Our Magic, we have another variation of the Amamanier 3 and another variation of the Amamanier 4. And it looks like the Amamanier 4 is going to be similar to the samples or I don't know whether it was a sample or a UA, which was a white variation rather than the violet or variation that we got with the Jordan 4. So we potentially are going to get that variation next year. It's been touted as the Phantom. So that's what we're gonna get. What do you think, bro? Because this came out of the blue, bro. This came out of the blue, bro.
You know how much I like to talk about Alma Mater. You also know how much I I'm against mock-ups at this point.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
When we
And we
talking
know
about when we talking about something that I feel like is this serious, meaning Alma Maters are usually hits. You know what I'm saying? Like Unions are usually hits. Like Travis's are usually hits. I don't like to play in the mock-up space with sneakers that hold a certain level of gravity. See, because when we start talking about I'm on my ears coming, stuff revolves around that. You know what I'm saying? When
yeah,
we
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about a Travis, stuff revolves around that. The same thing with a Union. Not so much with the ones this time because people slept. Unfortunately for y'all, I'm gonna just say that y'all slept on them Union ones. But this at least the 4 is, and the 3 is. I feel like a take on the 4, on at least on this image that we're looking at. That's the same thing we was looking at before the Violet or Alma Mater 4s came out. The colors are slightly different, but it's the same exact mock-up, bro. Same color
Yeah.
blocking and everything.
We just have to wait for the release. I think we have to wait
Yeah,
for the colorway. Right. We like I'm gonna be honest. Like right this moment in time, we're waiting for the Amma Mania fives. We all our pickups are rotated over the Amma Mania five, like we did with the Union one, like we did with the J Balvin 3. We are all like maneuvering around like the Amma Mania's releases because we know for a fact that that's gonna be the hypest release for the year, and that's what we're looking at. And like you know what, it is good to kind of get specialty sneakers. I do like the general releases. I do so like some of the general releases, but we always like. Let's just be honest. The icing on the cake, the cherry on that Victoria sponge. If you know what Victoria sponge is, the cherry on that actual cake is just that absolutely beautiful release that the brands do, like the collaborations. So a lot of people are going to be absolutely gunning for these like MM Year 3s and MM Year 4s, especially if you've got an MM Year 3 and MM Year 4 in your rotation already. You're like, yeah, bring it, bring it, bring it. But that,
that's it.
bro,
You said it. You said it. We not we, bro. All right. I said what I said. Right. I said what I said. I'm not gonna repeat myself. This mock-up looks great. If I'm on my year brought this three, now I would be a little disappointed because it's another white three, but I would buy that just like that.
Yes, I would buy that. Let's just like that, like just like that, bro, as well. But I have a feeling, a very big feeling that that up is going to be violet. Or they're going to reverse it. They're going to reverse swoosh it.
Even if they do that, I wouldn't. I don't think I would appreciate that as much because I feel like they did that with the one and the two, and the two is very very underappreciated. I won't say underrated because I'm not the highest on the two. I bought the two because
Yep.
I like twos and I like I'm on my year. I don't necessarily like Jordan 2 and I'm on my year together the way they did it. I'm cool with it, but it's not my favorite shoe. It's
Yeah.
it's it's my least favorite of the I'm on my years, and I didn't even buy the 12. I think the 12 is better than the two. So
Bro, bro,
it's
I've got the,
so
I've
it's
got
gonna
the
be up in there. It's always gonna be up in the air.
Yeah, I've got the 12. I do have the 12, which is the white variation of 12. I need to get the flu game variation of 12 for MM, but the white variation is dope, bro. Like on feet is so good though, and this is why I'm looking. That made me even more excited for the cherry 12s, and this is why I feel like when it's a little bit of a collaboration and a take on an OG, it's nice. I'm going to be interested to see what the Amaminia 3 looks like. I'm also interested to see what the Amaminia 4 is going to look like. Or like, I do agree with you. We've always talked about this. Mock-ups are always the greatest thing to have in terms of relation to how you want to kind of like it gives you a false pretense of what you might get, and then when it doesn't come out that way, it makes you disappointed. And there's been loads of cases where we talked about sneakers, especially like what the fours. Like what the fours was a prime example. We thought it's gonna be like what the five, and we're gonna have a black variation and a white variation. It didn't come out that way, and we were so disappointed. But that's not the end of the story, bro. The story's just beginning with the fours, bro. Cause I don't know if you know this one, bro. Do you know this one, bro?
Yeah.
The Jordan 4 Nigel Sylvester, bro.
See, this is where me and you this is where me and you gonna always have issues. I, w- I didn't want to talk about this. This
But
ain't. I
I
didn't
want
want to
to
talk about this. I didn't want to talk about this. It's some this this right here.
yeah.
Nigel 4. I ain't want to.
Hey, hey, bro.
Cause
It's the
we ain't
anniversary
seen.
of the
Cause we
four.
ain't seen nothing. And I'm already.
No,
I'm already.
I know how you feel, bro. I want to see something. I
Is
want
it
to
gonna
see something now, bro.
is it gonna be an SB?
Oh, that's a great shout, bro. That's a great shout, bro.
That's a triple collab.
Or bike for, bro. you know what? I
Bike
said I put
Air.
this on
Bike
bike here.
Air.
I, bro, I put this on my TikTok today. I knew, and I put this on my TikTok, and I said this: what if they do the right thing with the crease mark, look, with the dirt on it, all over the foot, bro? Let's stop talking. Let's stop talking, bro.
No, 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 no. I agree with that. I agree with that. Because that would go crazy. Not for me. It wouldn't go crazy
Yeah.
for me. But that would go crazy for a lot of people. And if Nigel was attached to that, oh, that's
You know
killing.
it's a
That's just
bundle because
that's cheating, bro.
you know,
That's cheating.
you know why you know why I said that, and
That's
you
a
know why
quadruple collab.
I know, but you know why I said that? And right this moment in time, why I said that was because there was a rumor to be a white cement with that dirt, like with that black grease on the toe. It was supposed to be coming out a couple of years back. It never materialized, and we got this different rendition of a white four with like Jamaican colorways. I remember that sneaker, and then like with this and with Nigel Sylvester doing the one with all of that, faded and scratch marks on it, that just makes sense because even if you watch Do the Right Thing, the guy was carrying a bike. The guy was carrying a bike, and he stepped on the guy's sneaks. So it makes sense. It makes sense, bro. That's all I'm saying.
It makes sense. It makes sense. But I don't think Nigel is ready to. I don't. Let me not try to speak for him. Let me not try to speak for him, and let me not put a cap on him. Let me not put a limit on him, because we love Nigel over here, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think he should. He is the attachment. He is the collab. You know what I'm saying? So I think he should do his own things right now.
I agree with that. I agree with that too. I do
But
agree with
at
that.
if it was a do the right thing, Nigel, do the right thing, Bike Air SB Jordan 4. I
Yeah.
mean, the sneaker game is done. The sneaker game
Yeah, I
is
know.
done. Everybody
Also,
is over with. Go to sleep. Everybody go to sleep and wait for that shoe to drop. Just go to sleep. Don't, bro. Bring your little collabs. Who you want to collab with? Who you want to go
but
get them? Go
hibernation,
collab. Go get them. Go collab with everybody and they mama and they little sister, they cousin. Go collab with all. Do a quintuple, doppel, dapple, trapple collab. I
Spike,
don't think do it.
Spike Lee, do the right thing, remastered with the sneaker with Nigel Sylvester in it. Can you imagine the advert? Can you imagine the advert with Spike Lee in it as
with
well, bro?
with
Bro,
the Mars on it.
oh, bro. Okay, let's stop. This is getting dangerous. This is getting really violently dangerous, and it's Halloween, bro. We don't want Jason to pop up, bro.
With the Mars on it, bro.
Oh, yo, bro, like.
Not that bullshit. Not that bullshit they gave Spike Lee. The stitched in Mars on it, like they stitched on them dead to dead your girl got that she wouldn't let you get.
Yeah. Bro, we're gonna talk about that in a second,
Nah,
but bro, what I'm gonna say is, okay, we don't talk about that, but go check out the review. That sneaker is dope, absolutely dope. But
go
if you had a
check out the
checklist,
review. You better go watch that review.
if you had a checklist, nostalgic check, Spike Lee check, Bike Air check, Jordan 4 check, anniversary check, bro. How many checks do you want? Checks over, what's the check over stripes? Ain't it? Check. Bring your checklist. It's done. And you know what? We're hyped and we don't even know what the sneaker looks like. That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I ain't want to talk about it yet, bro. We ain't seen nothing. We just got news. You know what I'm saying, bro?
But
When I saw it, I had to get away. I did not.
yeah,
I purposely stayed away from that story. I said I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I don't even
um,
want to talk about it yet. But you brought it, and that's what's up. That's what's up.
and guys, you just saw firsthand what it feels like to be like a sneaker dog, a shoe dog, sneakerhead. When you see something like this, you get overly excited. And when you get overly excited, this is what comes out. I'm not joking. This is how we get normally. And what you don't realize is all the ideas and all we don't need to see the mock up. We're predicting it. We're kind of going in. This is how we have normal conversations. This is the reason why we started the podcast. And people don't realize how hype we get. Not hype, but how excited we get with sneakers when you just hear something's coming.
But
That's crazy.
stop explaining to them, bro. We just gonna show them.
All right, next big fact, bro.
No.
let's let's talk about the
So
Adidas situation.
so your boy,
Not my boy.
he who
Not
shall
my
not
boy.
be named, so called went from jumping over Jumpman to now being ran over by Adidas. y'all was happy. No. Let me talk to him for a second, bro. Excuse me.
Go, bro. Go on, bro.
Hey. All y'all Adidas, Yeezy fans and whores. I'm a Nike horse. I understand. I don't understand y'all. I don't understand y'all. I understand us. So that's where this is coming from. It's with complete bias, by the way, and I really don't care how y'all feel about it. Y'all thought y'all had us. Y'all can't win, bro. Y'all can't win, bro. Look at this. What? Ain't no more Yeezys. Ain't no more Yeezys for y'all. It's over. It's over for the time being. It's over. If you didn't get it, you ain't gonna get it.
I,
Here
I'm
we
I'm
here we
skeptical.
go again, bro. Go ahead. My bad.
I don't know. I'm skeptical with this because I'm going to say like they blame this on the political aspect of Palestine versus Israel. And we're not going to go into that. We're not dealing with politics on the Shooter podcast. But what I'm definitely going to say is I think this is like a bit of a cop out for them. The reason why I say it's a cop out for them is they've seen the last couple of releases from the Yeezy brand not sell out. They thought they would drop a couple of pairs or drop a release here and there with a mass stock, sell it all out, and then move on. But it hasn't happened that way. People have actually walked away from the Yeezy brand, bro. And like, Ye was right, bro. You can't. Added that. He said it a couple of weeks or a month back. You can't sell Yeezys without me, bro. That's what he said, indirectly. And bro, that's proving a correct point here. Right this moment in time, I believe that they've dropped a pair in summertime. They dropped the pair like maybe September time or loads of pairs in September time. I thought they were going to drop more in Christmas. It hasn't happened. Hasn't happened. They paused it. I think they paused it on purpose because I think they realized their stock ain't selling out like it used to.
See, this the difference though. This the difference between the big dogs, the mastiffs, the Great Danes. You know what I'm talking about? The Cane Corsos, the Argentinos of the world, i.e. Big swoosh energy. We gonna keep
Yeah,
dropping. We don't care if y'all don't buy it or not. Get what? We gonna put it on sale, huh? And we gonna drop another one next week, cause we can do that. We don't care how tired y'all get of it. We don't care how much trash y'all talk about us on y'all podcast or on y'all Instagram or on your Twitter X or whatever threads or where. To keep talking, we gonna keep dropping because we got it and we can. But Adidas, y'all big hot one, much like the Jordan 1 was for Nike, the big hot one is now sitting.
yeah.
Adidas big hot one, they pile up because it's controversy, right? Which, it is what it is. That was a legit situation. Y'all say, all right, y'all want it, here it go. Oh, Y'all didn't want it.
You
Y'all didn't want it as much as we thought y'all did, or as much as we felt like y'all was saying y'all did. So no, we gonna pull back now. We gonna let y'all. We gonna what they gonna slow drip them like JB do
yep.
the ones. Is that what they gonna do?
I think so. I think so. I have a feeling that you might. This is like a little bit of an intervention that they've kind of like, well, let's drop a couple of pairs in and there. But like this, they've got stock. Obviously, they've got stock. They've still got like maybe close to a billion worth of value of stock. So they need to get rid of it. And then I do believe like this is like
They ain't got no
the
billion
nail in
worth
the
of. They ain't
coffin.
got no billion worth of stock now. Hold on, that was crazy.
It, it was one point. What at one point it was 1.3 or something like that, and I think they've done two releases, so they might have close to 800 million worth of for value of stock still left.
No, no,
But
no,
the
no,
thing
no,
is,
no, no, no. Hell no, bro. Hold on, bro.
you
You
well
you
that's
you really
that's
believe that? You really believe they got that
that's
much?
the rumor. I'm I'm gonna go by the rumors and speculation of what
That
we're
sound like
hearing.
a whole. That sound like a whole lot, bro. A whole lot.
It's a
I
whole
mean,
lot.
they bro, they dropped. How many sneakers did they drop? Like
They
eight or
dropped,
nine?
they dropped, they dropped like 8 or 9 per release, so I can believe that. I do. I can definitely believe that. But from my perspective, this is the nail in the
That ain't.
coffin. Like literally, this is the
No,
nail. This is the
no,
nail in the
no, no.
coffin
Hold on.
because
No, I
because
agree. I agree with that. But hold on, let's do some quick math right quick. The most popular, like let's just say Jordan 11, a million plus pairs each release. The
Jordan
women's
Levy.
the women's 11s brick, by the way, on the shot drop. Uh yeah. They, they shot dropped yesterday. Or was it today? One of these days they shot drop
Yeah, yesterday. It was just Thursday.
uh so if they make a million, if Jordan Brand Nike making a million 11s just on that one release, they drop 8 or 9 pairs. Let's say they drop 10 pairs each time. That's 20 million. How many more releases of full size runs they got to get to a billion? That number is astronomical when we talk about sneaker stock, bro.
So
Like
when we talk about 1 million, when we talk about 1 million pairs, right? 1 million pairs
that's
in
that's
value. How much is a Jordan 1 in terms of dollars when you buy? No, how much is a Jordan 11 in terms of dollars when you buy it?
243 here
Two
in
forty three.
Georgia. 243.
Yeah, so a million pairs of like Concords, or just a million pairs of Neapolitan ones, right? Or 11s, I mean, that equates to roughly
Nah,
two
yeah,
quarter of a million,
yeah, you got it.
quarter of a
You
million.
got it.
I can believe it.
I can believe that. I can believe that because Yeezys. Some of them Yeezys be 250 out the door. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah.
like
So I can
two
believe that.
sixty, 270 with tax. Yeah, yeah. They can't.
Was it Saturday?
They stupid.
It's-
They they
Yeah.
stupid.
Mhm.
They stupid, bro.
I think there's still a lot to come from Yeezy brand, but like when they reflect on this in a couple of years, when they reflect on this next year, and when the CEO of Adidas said like, you know what, we're gonna stop selling Yeezys after the stock is gone, he meant that because he's seen what Yeezys are doing at this moment in time. They're not selling like they used to. Simple, bro.
Bro,
Simple. That's it.
you got you got to put them out there, bro. You have to put them out there. This is the thing. We fickle. We fickle as hell over here in this sneaker community. We don't even know what we're gonna do half the time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And that's just speaking from personal experience. You know what I'm saying? Put the shoes out, bro. Put them out.
Yeah.
Don't give me political nothing. Don't give me political nothing. Y'all need to stay away from political anything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That ain't
Um,
just stay out of that. Deal with y'all business. Stay out of political stuff. It don't work for y'all. Every time something political come up or surrounding them, it's negative, bro. Y'all already tied to uh Nazi. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Get Stop.
Yeah,
Just sell the shoes. Sell the shoes. People gonna buy them eventually. Don't be scared to put the stuff on sale. Y'all say y'all really want to get rid of it. Put it
yeah,
out.
yeah. The thing is, if Adidas released them in about a year or two, they need to put disclaimer on that. They need to put a disclaimer on it because those pairs have been sitting. Like if you think about when the Kanye situation happened, that was it last year? It was last year. When the Kanye situation happened last year, the production date would have been a year before that. That's 2 years already from now, and they released that next year or the year after. That's 4 years. So four years the sneakers have been sitting there. Like you need to put a disclaimer on that because nobody's put their feet on that and actually kind of compress that actual foam or the boost or anything like that. So it could, like, as soon as you put it on feet, it could be a scary situation, bro, where they just blow out.
And do we know how long Boost lasts versus Nike's foam?
We don't. That's the
We
problem.
we can
That's the problem.
we can tell somebody your Nikes gonna last you 7 to 8 years with regular
Yeah.
wear, as long as you maintaining them. You know, you condition them and you giving them wears. You know, you put them to work. You massaging that rubber and that glue and putting heat in them and all the, all the necessary things to keep your shoes alive. But yeah, bro, they sitting in the warehouse for 4 years. That's why. That's the thing about
Yeah,
buying DS. Buying DS after a certain time, bro. Man,
you definitely need to say something about them because you might as well they could even downgrade them to B grades, and I'm not even joking because like basically think about it, like your product is as good as it was manufactured, and like when do you kind of say the sell by date is expired because nobody knows the sell by date of a sneaker. You experiment with it when it does blow out, and that's the problem with it. Like when are you going to say to the community, even if they dropped this in these
they not
Yeezys in about
testing
two
it.
three years time,
They not te- they ain't had enough time to test it, so they can't.
you
They
know.
couldn't even do that. That's a good idea. That's a good idea having an expiration date for your shoes.
And you know what? No, there should be an expiration date for when you need to unds
Right,
it.
right.
That's
That's
because
what I
you
mean.
can prolong the life. You can prolong the life of a sneaker eventually over time because you keep wearing it. But some of the people that are going to pick up the sneaker in about even like let's just say they release them in another 2 3 years. That's 5 years of DS that they've been sitting there. Then all of a sudden you're going to buy it and you're probably thinking, you know what? I'm going to keep this on fresh for like another year or so, bro. That's already 6 7 years. When you put your feet in it, it's gone. So
We
yeah,
done we
bro,
done we
bro.
done we done went too long on this, man. Uh,
Yeah,
they
no.
gonna do,
Let's move on.
they gonna keep doing what they do, man.
Yeah, next week's right, bro. Okay, dokie. So this is gonna be probably a short one because I wanted to discuss just the success of one of the what if I can pull this up? Just the success of one of the guys in the not in the community that's been doing it the most, and this is ASAP Rocky, and basically he is now creative director of Puma and Formula One. He's joined the partnership. Great things from ASAP Rocky. Let's just see what he comes up with. But that's a great thing for ASAP Rocky to kind of be involved in. Puma, a creative director of Puma and Formula One. Bro, what do you reckon?
I'm trying to figure out how these things gonna relate to each other. Uh,
Puma have announced their
I know.
long-term partnership.
Right. I was just about to say I know Puma. As far as football, the formal saying it formally, football, aka soccer, and racing, but in particular Formula One racing, Puma has been present and winning in those spaces, and also competitive track and field too. But I don't. I get. I'll just say I don't know enough about Formula One to be able to really talk about this for real.
It's huge. It's huge. Formula One is a big business. Formula One is
I
massive
know
in
that, but
sport. Yeah.
I don't know what like what is ASAP. I mean, is it like Jay-Z having a partnership with the NFL? It's like he's supposed to bring a different swag, supposed to bring some culture to it. I guess.
Yeah, so but it's basically it looks like Rocky will take on an encumbered style approach to begin creative explorations for the rest of the year. He will impact the brand's visuals and video content. So basically,
Right.
like you know what. I like that because if you watch ASAP Rocky from the start, if you followed ASAP Rocky's music career, you know what that means, and you know the visuals that he uses. Pretty much a similar to Kendrick. Kendrick uses a lot of like visuals to actually represent his music. So does ASAP Rocky. He's like I love watching his like music videos. They're really good, and they kind of remind me of like back in the era when P Diddy used to do his videos and stuff like that, and Busta Rhymes used to do his videos, but he does a modern
Mhm.
day take on those videos. I do love the creative direction of
I think
ASAP Rocky.
I think he's being a little generous with your praise, but that's how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I've never really been a big fan of ASAP like that. Um,
Yeah,
he been getting drugged a little bit in the culture on the hip hop side of the culture. He been getting drugged a little bit because of crazy enough because of his attachment to Rihanna and his lack
okay.
of production. His lack of production musically. Um, I coming from my hip hop point of view, I just don't really care about this. I mean, shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not one of the people that's gonna be up here cracking jokes about him. I laugh at the jokes that other people crack.
All I'm saying is
you know,
we'll get to see some of his exclusive apparel because basically it looks like Puma and Formula One apparel and accessories collection is going to sneak peek later this year. The capsule is going to be shown later this year, so we've got another couple of months before it's shown. We'll be the judge. We'll have a look at the actual execution of the actual his creative direction with Puma and Formula One when it comes out. Let's just wait. Let's wait. Let's see what happens.
it's a guy that uses a lot down the street from my house. He got his own car wash business. Their uniform is Puma Formula One gear,
Yeah, yeah.
where they wear the Puma Formula One shoes and the shirt. And he got big signs with all that. He got his trailer that he keep all his equipment in. Got the Puma Formula One brand and all on it. That's the only reason I know that Puma and Formula One have an attachment. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't dawn on me when you first brought this up, but yeah, that is dope for Rocky because like they went, and I'm pretty sure, bro. He ain't got to do nothing he don't want to do.
Yeah, yeah. Bro, that I remember when he did a song with Rihanna in it as well. Rihanna was actually in the song. She didn't sing. She was just like a support artist with his song. I remember that song. I think it's called Goldie. I remember that song. Rihanna was in it, and he's come full circle. He married her, had kids with her, and now he's doing his thing. Which is awesome to see, and that's like a proper full circle, and I love that for him, right? But let's just see what he does with Formula One and Puma. Absolutely dope.
Yeah, shout out to him, man.
Yeah. Right, moving on. Next quick strike, bro. We are talking about these books. Let's talk about these books, bro.
I was looking forward to this. The initial release of the book one, the
Yeah.
orange colorway. But yeah, he only dropping 500 pairs.
What
Yeah,
is that? The
he
is that
went
the one
on
that?
the orange clay or clay orange rather. Book chapter one will only release 500 pairs, and you better believe not all 500 of them pairs going for retail
Yeah.
because no, Drake already got the Drake. No, Drake got samples though. Book did say because he went on complex sneaker shopping and said that Drake had them, and was it Ross? Somebody else. It was Drake and somebody else he named that had pairs before he got his pair, his legit pair, not the sample pair. So they all had samples before he got the release pairs, the retail pairs. He's given
Okay.
away 2 pairs via Complex, and of course I entered. However, there will only be 500 pairs, and we know not all 500 of them pairs. Well, let's say 498 because he's giving away 2 of them.
Okay. So most of these are going to, well, some of them will obviously go to friends and family and people that he knows. So we could say like maybe like let's say 10, maybe 15% of those pairs. So that's like 500. That's maybe 30, 60, maybe 75 pairs are going elsewhere. So that reduces it down to, you said another two gone somewhere else. Yes, that's 70, 77. So there's probably like 423 pairs going to the public potentially. Let's just say 400. So like
Yeah.
literally already your odds are short, bro. Your odds are short on that pair.
No, it's lightweight impossible to get. It's gonna be lightweight impossible to get this shoe, man.
Why
And
do you
that's
think they did?
that's unfortunate.
Why they did that?
It's Book. It's him. It's
Okay, so
him,
he
bro.
won.
He's one of those guys. He knows that's why the shoe looked the way it looked. He said he wants the shoe. He wants you to be able to go from the court to the club without changing shoes.
Okay, okay.
You get what I'm saying? He wants you to be able to go play basketball and then go out to eat in the same shoe. And I think he
Well,
achieved that. I like the shoe. This colorway has been talked down on a lot, especially when we first saw it. People was calling it boring and whatnot. I like it, bro. And I'm mad because I was gonna go for it just because of his first colorway. I was more excited about this than I was about Jaws' first colorway, and we're gonna talk about that too. But
but
yeah,
you,
I'm,
you know
I'm
what,
I'm sad, man. I'm sad. I get it. I get why Book is doing this. It's a moment, you know what I'm saying? He creating his own moment with his first sneaker, making it this important. And I appreciate that and I respect that from him, but it saddens me that I'm really I ain't really got a legit chance of getting this.
But you know what? All the people that were saying back in the day this is boring is the same people that are probably going to turn around and say I want
Oh yeah.
these because it's limited. And that's
Well, we know.
and you cool. Yeah, we know already, but that's prime hype beast mode. And then you know what? You know what is really funny? It's like imagine a rev meter, right? A rev meter for like just sneaker releases. There's too many pairs. The rev is just down there, like one or two, just trimming there, just slightly, and then all of a sudden, closer to the release, oh no, 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 no! There's only 1,000 pairs, and then all of a sudden that rev meter just goes from one to like a 10 in 2 seconds. Like, yeah, I want this because it's super limited. That's a hype. That's the hype beast meter. And by the way, we might need to create a hype beast meter for this, bro. Eventually,
Bro,
because that's a
we
hype beast
already
meter.
got it. We already got it. You done forgot, huh? You done
What was
forgot.
that? Oh yeah, I remember that, bro. I remember that. Now, no, now I know. Now I
The
know. But
hyposcalometer listoteers.
that's the one. Hypoter. Yo, I can't even say it. Say that again, bro.
The hyposcalometer listoteers.
That's the one, yo, bro. And on that scale, as soon as you know what, the funny thing is, right? You could design anything you wanted, and people will call it trash. And all of a sudden, when you say it's only 2 pairs coming out, people are clamoring over themselves to get a pair. Trust me, that's always going to be the case. Always going to be the case. Always
Always.
going to be the case. Next quick fight, bro. Let's have a look at this. What the artifact? Because I don't know. I don't think you've seen this. And this kind of came out of the blue. Not out of the blue. I saw this the other day, and I was thinking, you know what? The concept of it is great. The concept looks nice, but there's only like 40 pairs, bro. And talking about hype, there's like you had to kind of forge to get all 10. Sorry about that. You have to forge to get all 10 pairs of these NFTs to get a chance to actually get this pair. It looks dope, to be honest. Like the whole what the artifact on the sneaker. Yeah, that's crazy. What do you reckon? What's your opinion on? I don't know what your thoughts are on Air Force Ones, but what the artifact?
Now I saw these. Well, I didn't see this particular pair, but you don't remember when the whole artifact dot swoosh stuff was starting up, and
Yeah, yeah,
when we covered the one artifact story, and it was all these crazy exclusive looking Murakami and all this, you know, I think this is that materialized because it
yeah,
is
yeah,
what we was looking at. It's the swoosh on the lateral side and the artifact lightning bolt on the medial side. So
yeah,
this stuff is, I mean, the dot swoosh Air Force Ones are coming out. Um, the artifact, you know, Nike Dunks coming out, and now we seeing these artifact what the artifact Air Force Ones. So everything they saying they was gonna do, it seems like it's coming true. It's just depending on whether or not you want to do the whole NFT thing to be able to get them.
yeah. It's basically it was an NFT forging event which took place, and I think 40 people redeemed every single pair to honor the efforts of those collectors. A team have gifted each of those 40 people what the entire catalog into one single pair, which is obviously is basically a what the design of all 40 pairs into one. So like that's crazy and that's absolutely genius from them, and it encourages other people to get onto the actual NFT and forging events, and it's designed for anybody that's involved in the NFT range. A lot of people that don't know NFTs, don't know anything about NFTs and stuff like that, are probably kicking themselves because, to be honest, the way they actually showcased that pair was absolutely dope. If you the whole B roll enjoy that. That was I think Artifact are going to do crazy, crazy things. If this is a success, and I know a couple of weeks back we had Mr. Miller on, and he wasn't too sure about what's happening with Artifact, but it's like you said, they're actually coming through.
Yeah, and this is crazy looking, bro. Like I can't be mad at it. It's shocking. It's head turning. It's outrageous. It's loud. It's busy. It's
Yeah,
everything that it needs to be based on how long we've been waiting on something to materialize. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. And look at the materials, bro. Like you got different all these different panels of materials all over this sneaker. Like crocodile leather, you got like canvas leather. Even the swoosh is that bejeweled swoosh on the Nike swoosh on the side of it, and then you got like another kind of like artifacts lightning swoosh on the other side, which is probably looks like it's probably more of a fabric material on it. But without actually looking at the sneaker, you wouldn't know. Like, yeah, it's a nice little touch to it, and anybody that's into Air Force Ones would have loved to get this. To be honest,
This sneaker will make me go to SneakerCon next year.
just to see it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, definitely. That was a good look. That's a good touch. And like, let's just see what artifact are going to bring on. I'm going to be interested to see when they start moving off the Air Force One and into different ranges, and more people start to migrate over to NFTs, because that's the thing. That's what we need to look at, because they're just touching Air Force Ones now. If they start touching Dunks, SB Dunks, and you know how crazy SB Dunks already are, and then the Jordan range. When most of us start pay attention to this. Trust me.
I ain't dealing with no NLTs though. I just won't get none.
Yeah, especially when they try to charge you in like what £12, £25 for an NFT to kind of get a chance to get a sneaker. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All of that, bro. All of that, all of that, bro.
Good. I'm good. All right.
All right, next quick strike, bro. It is, it is. So, bring up.
So LaMelo Ball and Anthony Edwards got sneaker beef because Anthony Edwards is from Atlanta. Because Anthony Edwards is what Coach Prime would say, a dog. because Anthony Edwards don't care about how you feel about anything pertaining to Anthony Edwards. He don't care about how you feel about what he say or what he do. And he got smoke, chimneys, multiple chimneys of smoke for everybody that's in the lane. Prime example, Anthony
Go.
Edwards. We know Ant-Man got a sneaker with Adidas, right? It's coming out,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah.
ain't gonna buy it, but I support Ant-Man because he's from the A. I just don't buy Adidas. Sorry, Ant. Go
You
ahead,
are
bro.
you about to show the advert? Are you about to show the
Yeah,
advert?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Bro, I said a couple of things to you, and you reminded me. He's from Atlanta, bro. I was like, all right, cool. I'll wear off that. But yeah,
He's,
some of this. Go on, just
he's
show
not
the
from
advert.
a real place. He's not from a real place.
And if you don't
Uh,
know, that's a bit of a hidden joke between me and Q because every time something
no.
crazy happens
That's a
in
joke.
Atlanta,
That's a joke for the world, bro. That's not a joke for us. The world knows that Atlanta is not a real place. Trust me. They know.
go on, bro.
They know.
Show the
They
advert.
know. They know. Shout out to Shawty Low. But for the audio, this for the audio audience. Ant Man during this commercial is pulling out pairs of other people's sneakers. Let's enjoy. Hold on. It was some Twitter beef too, because Mello at Adidas and Puma came back with some smoke for Mello, backing him up while he was talking
Yeah,
reckless to Adidas, using N words and everything. I just don't like that young boy. It's something about him don't agree with me. But anyway,
No one touching the 81s. Pick a shoe. Nah, they ain't messing with them. Nah, they ain't messing with them. Ain't nothing.
bro.
How about you, boy?
Pumas.
Man, these ain't nothing. They them hell nah.
Oh, bro.
These
LeBron,
first shoes, I like them 81s better than these, nephew.
LeBron's,
Sure, bro.
These the
That
ones,
would be
Jack.
triggered the
Yeah,
generation
these the
two,
ones.
bro.
The color, the feel, look. These the ones for sure. You know how I know? How? Cause they mind crazy, man.
listen, bro.
Yo, I'm gonna say, shout out to that man because he at least he stands by his product. Whatever you produce, you need to stand by your product, and he stands by that product, and I got to respect that. But doesn't mean I need to agree with it. That's all I'm saying.
I'm rolling with Ant, bro. Not on every shoe, obviously, because I'm biased. But I like this. I like this for Ant. This is his energy. This is his vibe. Um, I appreciate this, and his shoe ain't bad for a basketball sneaker. I like it. You know what I'm saying?
For
Casually, not so much.
for the audience that are listening to this, I'm going to give you a little bit of a description on that. It looks like a 700 V3, Yeezy 700 V3 in terms of the meshing around it. And it looks like the new Fear of God in terms of if you mismatched both of them together, that's what you're looking at. Go and check it out. I do agree with you. It looks dope. It looks really dope. I think it's going to have the technology that it needs to for basketball. It looks dope. It definitely looks dope. And I agree with you. It's a good vibe for him as well. And the thing is, for him to come out and take shots, that's the great thing because it kind of opens up the discussion who's got the best basketball sneaker, which is great because Melo's doing his thing and now Ant-Man's doing his thing. And obviously, we know Zion's got his Zion 3's coming out soon as well.
Boy,
Kyrie's going to,
boy,
and
hold on. Zion bike. Zion bike. We ain't talking about sneakers. We're not talking about sneakers here now. You
yeah,
saw it. I wanted to make sure you saw it. Zion bike.
yo, Yo, you ain't stopping a rhino, bro. He literally he's got speed and strength, bro. You ain't
and
stopping him.
skill.
Like, the clip I saw,
He
the
crossed up.
bro,
He crossed up two people before he embarrassed anybody else that wanted to approach. Yeah, like how you the third one to get embarrassed? You see what he just did to them other two people? Get out the way,
no,
fool! What is wrong with you?
yeah, no, yo, bro. But
like,
you know what? Bro, that pass. I'm just saying that pass. You never expected Zion to be like 8 foot in the air, bro. That's all I'm saying. That
you
pass
mean
was
it's Zion?
ridiculous.
Yeah, he gonna be. Yeah, he up there. He never. He that way. He be at. He be out there. He be out there.
That's That was crazy. That was the most like, yo, bro. If Zion plays that way, there's no stopping him. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, like there's a lot of people that have got their signature sneaker. So the discussion on who's got the best signature sneaker is gonna be crazy this year because I'm expecting to see a lot of people. You know what? It's gonna make people want to play even harder in their signature sneaker to prove that their signature sneaker is the best sneaker out there. And this is what I love about this because you can talk the talk, you have to show it on the court, and that's the thing about it, bro.
Yeah, Ant got Melo to me. I never liked Melo's shoe. I know Melo on his third shoe. I don't like any of them. I really can't tell them apart. To be honest with you, they're so similar. And I get the way he theme his stuff, and it's nice for him. Shout out to him or whatever. But if I had to pick, I'm picking Ants, and not just because of the Atlanta thing. I like Ant's shoe better than, and I don't like Adidas typically. I like his shoe better than I like Melo's shoe though.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the, I'm gonna say this with my chest because I believe this to be true, right? I'm definitely gonna say the Mellow shoes take after a lot from this sneaker, bro. Like this
I agree.
colorway, this color, and I had this the Akari for confetti. I actually got this for somebody. This sneaker was crazy, bro. I'm talking crazy, crazy, crazy. And I think some of the inspiration for Mellow sneaker comes from this Kyrie 4, especially this confetti colorway. When you ever look at the Rick and Morty stuff, when you ever look at some of his design aspects, they mimic a lot from Kyrie. And then I'm saying that with my chest because I actually seen the comparable differences with the sneakers. I think the Kyrie 4 is absolutely beautiful. This colorway is beautiful. And and that kind of infusion is taken by, and I think that's inspired Mellow a lot in my personal opinion.
Bro, if anybody disagree with that, take that Stevie Wonder. Cause like
That
if you can see, you will agree.
Yeah. 100%, 100%. And if you know sneakers, if you like, we don't just don't talk about like all the hype release. We know sneakers like in terms of different Kyrie's basketball sneakers. This is why we talk about the comparable differences between them. This is why we say the things we say. And if
Yeah,
that durable, bro, that confetti for the Kyrie for confetti in hand is magnificent, bro. Like the graffiti on that, the color difference on that. That's a magnificent sneaker.
bro.
Magnificent.
It's the same thing with Ja and Kobe. It's the same
Yeah.
thing with, check this out, Zion and Paul George. You ain't never looked at Zion's and thought about Paul George's shoe at the same time.
No, no,
Kyrie's
no.
Kyrie's
Definitely.
too, but Zion wore Kyrie's and Paul George's in college.
Yeah.
It's the same company essentially. Jordan brand Nike. So yeah, it's the tooling be similar. Giannis, look at Giannis. Look at Sabrina, the Sabrina one. Look at the LeBron 20. Look at the LeBron 21. It's all derivative of Kobe's. You know what I'm saying? Guess who else
Yeah, yeah.
wearing the LeBrons right now? Guess who wore the LeBrons last year? Anthony Davis. What was Anthony Davis wearing before he started wearing LeBron 20s and 21s? Kobe's.
Yeah, exactly. Bro, we talk about sneaker cannibalism. this is that, but like it's a necessity because it evolves the sneaker game. It evolves the sneakers. Inspiration's taken from inspiration. You build on inspiration. You build on design and aspects. You build on that, and you know what? Like everything needs to evolve, and it's the evolution of a sneaker. Like we talk about this all the time. It's sneaker cannibalism is a necessity in the community because it's the evolution of a sneaker. Every like bro, if we were still wearing Jordan 1s to 4s to 5s to 6s right this moment in time, and there was no evolution with the Kobe or the Kyrie, all of that stuff, we would not be seeing basketball in a different kind of light as well, because basically the performance levels up with the technology you have.
Facts. And that
So,
make the difference. And sometimes I feel like that's why designs be so similar when we talk about basketball sneakers and like football sneakers and soccer boots.
yep, yep,
It's
yep.
it function that once they find the best way for the stuff to function, the designs have to then lend itself to the functionality. And when the design obscures or changes the functionality, minimalizes or decreases the functionality, then the designs got to change. The designs may have to be more similar than you want them to be for to make it work to maximize the output. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and when you also think about like LeBron sneakers, a lot of like LeBron 15, if you know the LeBron 15 and the 16, the air unit you on that was like all like the air unit went all the way through, but the air unit was quite like massive, and a
Yeah,
lot of people that were wearing it, a lot of people that were wearing it were feeling like they were too off the ground,
I
but
got rid of
like
mine. I got rid of mine for that very reason. The 17 graffitis, they felt, bruh. I felt like I could fly to the moon.
yeah, exactly. And when you think about that, and they're not built for us; they're built for LeBron. And when LeBron wears them, he doesn't feel that way because he's got more of a body weight and the takeoff that he needs to actually use that compression to actually. That's the tech. That's the tech talking. But when you and this is why some of the newer basketball sneakers aren't really designed for casual wear. And when we talk about the book ones, it's a bit different because that's it's quite hard to find that transition now, and this is why Jordan brand, the whole Jordan range, does it really well because it's still such an iconic sneaker that you can actually wear it on the court like really really hard if you want to bleed, and then casually. And you see what I'm saying? But this is why the newer stuff is harder to wear, and the newer stuff is like when you wear them, people are like, "Oh, you're gonna play people?" No, I want to wear them casually. But then that's where some of the stigma comes across, and this is why a lot. This is why we always revert back to Jordans because Jordans you can wear anywhere, bro. See what I'm saying? And to have crossover is magical.
Bro, I used to tell people all the time, I don't hoop no more. I just dress like it.
That right there is probably the best case scenario. And I think a lot of people, a lot of basketball players, and this is why Book has actually done that. A lot of basketball players really want that crossover. They really want to have a sneaker that can be worn casually because that means that the sell aspect of it increases because a lot of casual people would want to wear it. And this is why LeBron's earlier ranges are now selling out because people can see that casual wear. It takes time to mature sometimes. And then this is why we see LeBron's earlier ranges sell out like the South Beach years, even the Big Bangs, even though
This
that's more of a basketball sneaker.
I disagree. I disagree with you to a certain extent on that point because here now in the U.S. I can't obviously I can't speak for over there, but here in the U.S. with hoop culture, if you can afford it, most hoopers don't play in the shoes that they wear. They play in the shoes that they play in. So hoop avid hoopers, if they can afford it, they gonna have their hoop shoes and they gonna have their other shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Only
yeah.
kids that only kids that or people that can't necessarily afford it will play in the same shoes that they wear out now. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, you don't see. I see a lot of guys working in a lot of casual. Bro, I saw some Club C's on feet today too. I did. I did. I wanted to make sure I mentioned that. But I see a lot of dudes beating their retros after I guess they feel like they done had them long enough. Like the type of people that wear they stuff as soon as they get it. The type of people that don't care about the culture. They just want to be fresh. They wear their stuff a few times and then it's a work shoe. And I see them and I'm like, I think about my collection. I'm like, I got that shoe and it still look brand new and I done wore it 10 times, but you wearing yours to work. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
it's,
yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
the different cultures move different. So with basketball culture, I see a lot of people that I know hoop on a regular basis. They not wearing their hoop shoes outside, and they not hooping in their outside shoes. It's
Yeah.
a total separation from what I play in and what I'm wearing. Like how the pros they gonna wear. Remember LeBron with the Tiffany's? He had the whole fit, wore it to the game. He's not playing in them Tiffany ones.
No.
And you've never seen him wear his shoe in the entrance. He wears it on the court.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's a bit different because basically, I don't think we have a big basketball culture here. But the only differences I can take from that and alone is the fact that a lot more people wearing like South Beach is a lot. I wear them, but like I don't know other people, but
It's a
a lot of
basketball
people.
shoe though. It's a
Yeah,
100% basketball shoe. It is.
yeah.
All them LeBrons, they all basketball shoes.
But I think what Jordan did and what LeBron's earlier pairs are doing, the crossover is quite unique. And like a lot of people will want the South Beaches just to wear casually, and that's what I'm trying to take at. And it's quite hard to even now. It's quite hard to wear a Kyrie in like out of the court, and
Yeah,
that's kind of because it's just a Kyrie basketball sneaker. This is what I'm trying to get at is like it's hard to do that transition, which Michael Jordan did really well, and it took time for him to do that, but he did that really well. And a lot of basketball players, even though they still court basketball in the court, they want the casuals, non-basketball players still to wear it outside the court, and it's quite hard to do that. It's really hard to do that. When if you can do that as a designer and bring that to your basketball range, you're onto a gem. Absolutely onto a gem.
yeah, for sure, for sure. And that's it's become much harder to do now. And I think Book is for me. Book is the closest that we've seen really since Kobe.
Hmm.
So I mean, we both got the Zion two Voodoos. That's a pure basketball shoe, and
But
I'm not wearing that Zion two with jeans. Only sweats
yeah, yeah,
or sweat shorts. No,
but
no khakis, no slacks, no jeans. I'm only wearing that shoe with sweats because it's a basketball shoe, so I have to make it look basketball. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that. But I think I'm gonna do that Zion two like that. Yeah, Zion two Voodoo. I wore it casually, and to be honest, I wore it with jeans, and it still looked good. It still looked good. And I did get a lot of people look at my feet and say, "Wow!" And to be honest, appreciation was there. It wasn't looks like, "Oh, what the hell you got on your feet." It was looks like that actually looks dope, and that the appreciation comes out naturally with that sneaker.
That part don't matter. I'm talking about just the personal part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Speaking of personal part.
Q's tip for the week. What is it, bro? I'm waiting for this one. I've been waiting all week for this.
Focus on your plate. Don't worry about what anybody else is eating.
That's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Yeah.
Let's quick strike.
Next quick strike. That's a good saying, though. Next quick strike. All right, okay, dude. Let's go and look at this company. And it's called XHAYDAY. I just think this is what it's called. And does this look familiar to you, bro? If you guys want to go and check out XHAYDAY, go and check that out because they've got the big toe cheesy glossy yellow sneaker. It looks like there's a bit cut out from the front, which looks like Swiss cheese. What does it look like to you, bro?
Look like AI images to me.
It's legit. It's legit, bro.
I mean, we know what it is. Should I say what it is, or do
Go
you
and say
want to
what
say what it is?
say it like it is, bro. I want you to say it like it is.
They biting mischief.
Yep. And not only that, if you didn't believe that, let's have a look at some of their range. They've got that big cheese or big toe cheese. It looks like it's a cross between a Mario sneaker. They've got some wavy stripes
Mm-hmm.
apparel,
Mm-hmm.
and then they've got
Mm-hmm.
a version of a wavy. It's called a triple wavy cow print. Basically, it
Triple
looks like
wavy blue. Is
yep.
the so I guess the silhouette is the triple wavy. Go ahead.
Yeah, the triple wavy. It looks like if you need, I'm going to try and give this description to the audio listeners. Imagine a wavy baby, right? For like the mischief wavy baby, but literally with a flat bottom. So the midsole is wavy, the upper outsole is wavy, and it's got a flat bottom. It literally could be the wavy baby 2.0, but we're not going to discredit them because they've come out and they kind of evolved the wavy baby to more of a wearable wavy baby variation, or what they call is the wavy or the wavy blue or the triple wavy, whatever. What do you think, bro? Because like we talk about evolution and sneaker cannibalism, this was always going to happen, especially with mischief, because their roots started off with biting people, and now XHAYDAY is biting mischief. Because can they complain? That's the thing.
I don't like it. It's trash. It's clearly biting. Nobody wants this. And I mean, come on, bro. Stop. We know it. I don't want to talk about this no more. This is lame. This is lame. I don't. Come on, dog.
Triple wave, no, bro. They got triple the wavy slip. They got the wavy slip.
Bro, the wavy baby was an art piece. It was a statement. It was a mainstream joke. It was purposefully bad. What y'all doing? What y'all trying to do? This is if Payless came up with a brand mocking mischief. This is what this is. If you don't know what, I know the US people know what Payless is. This ain't it right, bro. This ain't right, bro. This ain't it right here. It
I knew you were gonna say. Well, I had a feeling you would say this. I agree with you. I majority agree with you. I wanna. It's okay to bite somebody and
no,
evolve
it's
somebody's
not.
design.
No, no.
Okay.
This is this ain't inspiration, bro. This is not
There's just a direct.
taking.
This is directly taken off the plate, pretty
It's
much.
plagiarism.
Yeah.
It's plagiarism. Don't bite. Don't. When you bite, you take nibbles. You know what I'm saying? You get inspired. You get inspired and you mimic. Right.
Yeah.
That's natural. You know what I'm saying?
So
This
you're saying
is
the whole pizza.
yeah, man. They
It's a chunk. Bro, they stole your pizzania, bro.
it's sad. It's sad right here, man. This is sad right here.
Yeah. I kind of have to agree with you, bro. I definitely have to agree with you because, like, when I saw that, I was like, wow.
How,
Like, you know,
how did you feel? How did you feel initially? Like your first reaction when you saw it. How did you feel? Like what emotion did you feel?
I was like, damn, man, they ate all the cookies and gave Mischief the box. That's the only way I can think of it. When for that, and you know what? I would have been impressed. I would have been really impressed if they had different ideas down. Like I'm going to say, when you go to Mischief's website is very curated. Like you, and by the way, Mischief are actually doing a exhibition. It's somewhere in the States. I need to find out where it is. But they're doing an exhibition to show off their artwork, and this is crazy, which is absolutely magnificent. They are legitimately an artistic company. I was expecting XHAYDAY to have maybe more design concepts, different ideas like Mischief do. No, bro. They had two designs and one apparel. Or three designs, actually. They had the big cheese toe, they had the triple wavy, they had the wavy slip. And I'm like, this website looks like somebody's put this together in 5 minutes, and then they're going to sell merch just off the basis of the secondary hype behind Mischief. That's what it looks like to me personally.
Look like Jeffrey Dahmer to me. Last quick strike,
bro. I'm intrigued about this one because you said you was going to bring something surprising.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let you introduce this topic that you never seen before, or you might have seen it.
I don't know at all. All right, it's loading up.
Why you ain't talking, bro? Why you say something? Say something. Talk to me. Tell me what's going on right here. What do you see on the Shoe Dog Podcast? Magical Screen of Wonders.
Just when you thought Snoop Dogg was repping Skechers, now Skechers are into the basketball range, bro. Break this down, bro, because I saw this. I know this. I saw this week, and I didn't even clock. I didn't even bat an eyelid, bro.
So you're I can't stop laughing. This is so funny, bro. This is so funny to me. Oh my god.
This is the first time you had me speechless for a couple of seconds, bro.
Oh my god, man. Okay. Let's be serious. Skechers. Skechers want you to buy basketball shoes now. Oh shit. Oh, all right.
This is the same company that basically stole Yeezy colorways and put it on Skechers. This is the same company that was Skechers an orthopedic shoe when it started. This is the same. I'm bro. Now, like, bro, I'm gonna say if you want a broke foot, just go to Skechers. That's all I'm saying at this moment in time because that's absolutely proven at all, bro. You know what? Yeezy brand didn't produce basketball sneakers because they didn't test their tech. Now Skechers are just throwing that name into the bandwagon. Haven't they got an artist? Haven't they got not artists? Haven't they got an NBA player that's actually rocking Skechers at this moment in time?
They got two. They got two, bro. Julius Randle, for some reason, bruh. Listen, bro. I'm a Hawks fan, so I don't care nothing about Julius Randle when it comes to basketball. All right, he played for the Knicks. Damn the Knicks. All right. If you're a Hawks fan, you know what's up. So, Julius Randle and Terrence Mann. Terrence Mann played for the Clippers. He over there with Kawhi. You know Kawhi with New Balance.
Yeah.
Paul George with Nike. So they just they got a whole mixed bag over there with the Clippers. Everybody just trying to get their money. And I know Julius Randle trying to get his money too because I'm pretty sure Skechers is releasing the bag. Because we talking about Skechers basketball shoes. Look at these shoes, bro. Everybody go Google Skechers basketball shoes. And you let me know.
By the way, I forgot to mention on that little thing, Skechers orthopedic shoes basically hurt people. I'm talking really hurt people. If I remember rightly, it was false advertised from what I remember. So just be careful. Just be careful. Just watch what happens to these athletes. If they get injured, don't buy the shoe. That's all I'm saying. Literally, like that's how you got to monitor it, because they have, like, it's really hard to break the NBA in terms of like being the shoe to break it and like kind of work well. You got to trial and test it. How much trial and testing they've done on the sneaker, I don't know at all. I do not know. So
Bruh.
that's a big thing. That's a big thing.
I'm looking at these Skechers basketball shoes, and you can pick out elements from basketball sneakers that worked and put these together. That's all they did. They took elements from sneakers that already worked and they tried to put together a basketball sneaker. Don't nobody want it, bro. You want it?
Why would I want
You
that,
want you want the low. You don't want the lows or the highs. You don't want nail one. You don't want none of them.
bro?
You don't
There's a
want them Julius Randles, bro.
No, bro. There's a plethora of basketball sneakers out there that were you know, bro. Is that worse than than the triple B?
No,
What's worse?
no. If I had a gun in my head, I would pick the Skechers over the triple Bs, because at least Skechers is a legit brand that's been in business for so long. People gave Big Baller Brand all the support they needed initially, and
Yeah,
it still flopped. If they had good product, they wouldn't have flopped, and they wouldn't be doing the scarab slides. But
well, the toenails.
yeah, they wouldn't be doing the toenail slides. That was
Yeah,
the toenail slide. I forgot about that one. That was the one. Toenail slides. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was the one for that whatever that
Episode.
trash was. No,
It's
that trash ass slide they tried to bring out. That was horrible.
yeah. I look. We can only reserve judgment for what it is at the moment, so we have to kind of see how it performs. But like, if you're designing a basketball sneaker, it needs to have the performance. And I think Sketch, like, I can understand Puma doing it. I can understand Adidas doing it. I can understand Reebok doing it. The Reebok's got a pedigree. Adidas has still got pedigree. Puma's developing a pedigree, which is great. And Nike is obviously renowned, and like, I would say majority of the sneakers are from the Nike range in terms of, and they've done it with the Kobe's and the Kyries and LeBrons, and you can name more and more as you go. Now you're stepping into a world where you need to make sure it's performance driven. If Skechers put a performance driven, I don't know.
Bro, you can't cut corners with performance sneakers, because they gonna get buzzed down. It's too many of us, bro. It's too many of us. The wear testers of the world and the Rose Anvils of the world. You're gonna get exposed as soon as they drop. The Hess Kicks of the world. We not gonna buy them, because we not gonna believe until further notice. You know what I'm saying? But the
Yeah.
people that thrive on testing and you know being the first ones to get their hands on stuff, the testers, the wear testers of the world, literally, you know,
The
they
thing,
they go they gonna tear it apart. They gonna tear it apart soon they come out, and the jokes will fly. It's gonna be a
and
flock. It's gonna be a whole flock of jokes in the triangular formation flying over the Skechers building for the next 2 weeks.
I would, oh yeah, I agree with you. I was interesting because the Skechers was the same company that were rumored to kind of want Kanye after he left Adidas. That happened.
Man, watch out.
Skechers, yeah, Skechers recruited Snoop Dogg to do what he did with Skechers, which Snoop is getting the bag anyway.
Snoop got money. Snoop got the bag for
Yeah,
them folks. He ain't moving no needle for them folks. Shout out to him. Snoop, I'm not. But Snoop can't sell me no Skechers, bro. I love Snoop Dogg to life. He can't sell me no Skechers, bro. That's not gonna happen.
So we know predominantly what happened with that, like in terms of, and I think Skechers realized that they need to move the needle in different areas. Otherwise, they won't be around for the next 5 to 10 years. And I think they realize that massively, and this is why they are doing what they're doing. They're giving the bag to the people that they think they will promote their sneakers and going into the basketball lane. I think it's all because they know they could be obsolete if they don't step up the game, and this is what you're seeing.
They're wasting money. They can pay whoever they want to. They can go pay Taylor Swift. It ain't gonna work.
Yeah, but the thing is, the stigma's still there. The stigma of the fact that how they came about, the stigma of the fact that they copied Yeezy colorways, the stigma of the fact that they look, bro. When's the last time we mentioned Skechers on the podcast ever?
We don't. This is a joke. Look, that was a whole joke segment. Yeah, we can come on, bro. You know damn well I wouldn't bring those sketches topic to be serious. Come on, bro, get out of here, man. Never. Unless it's some scandalous type situation.
Yeah,
Outside of that, ain't nothing but jokes, bro. I ain't got time for sketches. When we talked about Snoop, it was jokes. Get out of here, man.
yeah. Main topic time. Main topic time. Let's talk about main topics now. So basically, today, obviously, it's Halloween. Obviously, that it's Halloween season, and probably this by the time you listen to this, it will be Halloween Day, 31st of October. Happy Halloween to everybody. You can see in the background. I've got Jack Skellington. I've got the Ghosty at the top, and I've got Trick or Treat. And you've got your Blackula top on as well, which is great. So
Hold
there you
on,
go.
I should have. Let me. Since we talk about Halloween,
Go on, bro.
I gotta pull my guys out. Y'all forgive me. Yeah, man. You know I rock with my guys.
Hey,
Kangs. The Kangs of this Halloween shit. Jason and Freddie, man. On the pop levels for the pop people. The pop bubble bust too, but I don't care. I don't care nothing about that. I wouldn't buy them because they're popular. I buy them because I like them. As usual. Exactly. Proceed, brother. Proceed.
Exactly. So on that note, we're going to talk about sneaker nightmares, sneaker Halloween nightmares. And on that note, let me just say, have you got a sneaker Halloween nightmare story to tell us, bro? Because I've got a couple here that I'm going to read out and let you guys know. But what was your scary story?
It wasn't necessarily. Well, I'm gonna give you two quick situations. One of which I talked about on the pod before. One of which I may not have, but just in general, frightful situations. I know I talked about a couple times the lineup story for the University Gold 12s, where a fight ensued and this reseller dude had his mom in line for as a body. His mom and his kids, they were bodies for him.
Okay.
And he got to fighting about his place in line, and his mom ended up passing out, and the release got shut down, and all that type of stuff. And people was the dude that he was getting into it with. He assumed the dude had a gun, but I never saw a gun. But there could have been a gun, and just his all this about black and yellow Jordan 12, bro. It was a scary situation.
Oh, well, that's kind of a scary situation there, bro.
Foot Locker sucks. Don't believe Foot Locker notifications. Matter of fact, I'm waiting on. I need to check my notifications right now. Because I'm scared. I'm trying to get these 12s. Shout out 99. Shout out to Rod. I already got Rod Pell secured. Trying to get these Cherry 12s.
We might see a live cop because I in about 28 minutes I need to kind of try my hand at these Cherry 12s that's going to drop at midnight. But basically, I tell you my little bit of a scary story. Obviously, if you follow me on Instagram, that Obsidian 1 got locked down and a lot of people try to smash into Foot Locker there. But one of my It's a little bit of an insignificant scary story. I was walking out with a Shadow 2.0s. If you know the Shadow 2.0s, I had a Puma situation, a Puma suede situation with a zip on it that got dirty when I was younger. But I'm not going to use that because that's very old and I was naive. But I was wearing the Shadow 2.0s. My foot was on the curb, and I'm just saying, my foot slipped off the curb. The back of the curb hit the back of the new buck on that material, and then left a massive black stain on the back of it. Swiftly got home, washed it, used the new buck rubber to try and rub it out. You could still see fragments of that black dirt on it. And I was really annoyed. First of all, I don't like the sneaker because of the materials and it's trash materials. And secondly, it left me a sour taste in my mouth with a black mark on the back of it. I was like, you know what? Somebody's trying to tell me something. I should just chuck these in the bin.
Yeah. I got. It was raining. The first time I wore my university blue fours, it was raining. It was my wife's birthday. Big birthday party at the hotel. All my people was there. We dancing and all this. And I got some brown on my suede university blue fours. It was some brown on them. And to this day, other people might not be able to tell, but I can tell exactly where them stains were when I cleaned that shit.
Worst thing about it, bro. That's the worst thing about it. As soon as you get a stain on your sneaker, you might rub it off. You might get rid of it, but
Bro.
you know it was there. You know it was there.
Hold on. We stayed at the hotel that night and the next day. So I didn't get home until 2 days later.
Ooh.
I didn't have no cleaning products with me that night. So that's thing. I tried to clean it up, but if you ain't got no soap, bro, with the the essential oils and the blah blah. I can't tell no more stories, man. You got some stories from some other people, right? I don't want to hear no more.
I got some story. I got some stories because my missus was like, "It's a Halloween subject. You should Halloween primed podcast." So she sent me a couple of stories. But by the way, I do love the interaction between Mr. Simpson, Scott Simpson, and the two fellow sneakers that I'm friends with. They keep taking banter shots at each other because last week it was I think the question was, what would you raise from the sneaker community? And they both said Scott Simpson. And that kind of made me laugh. And Scott fired back this week and he said, to you guys, basically you are the nightmare on Sneaker Street for basically the fact that you are nightmares. Right? Just put it that way. That's the way. And I wait to see how this evolves. Over the next couple of weeks, we'll keep a tab on it. This Nightmare on Sneaker Street, bro. That's the one, bro, for this week. Nightmare on Sneaker Street.
Man, keep me out of all Scott drama, man. No,
it's not even drama. It's not. It's just banter.
No, it's drama. It's drama.
Okay. So basically, going into the first story, bro. It's called Night of the Living Deadstock, right? So I'm going to read this. Hopefully I read this all right. My worst experience created a sneaker walk of shame. Anytime you wear older pairs, there's always a risk of a blowout. Yeah, you agree? Mm-hmm. Yeah. The sole falling off or countless other random mishaps. Well, I decided to break out a pair of black Nike Trainer 1s. And we know the black Nike Air Trainer, like the Trainer 1s that I've got, right? They're the same ones. From 2001, last year, right? I'd worn them a few times before with no problem. But on this ill-fated day, they gave out on me. Right. My daughter's school had a volleyball game at a nearby school, and I was in the bleachers supporting. Being a good dad, early in the first match, I happened to look down and saw a small chunk of black foam material laying on the bleachers. Right. I didn't think much of it and kept watching the game, shifting my seat position from sitting up to cross-legged to leaning back when I noticed another piece of black. And I noticed another piece of black material laying on the bleachers. That's when I happened to look down at one of my shoes. Tragedy had struck. And I'm about to show you what happened, bro. Look at that. Look at that. Reaching down, I curiously touched the bottom of my left shoe. Another bit fell. Pieces were crumbling from the shoe of my trainers. I blinked at the gym's AC. Every time I blinked at the gym's AC blew a little bit of wind their way. Basically, every time the AC kicked in, it was blowing his foam off his sneakers. This wasn't looking good, but thankfully the school was only 10 minutes away from my house. The only problem was the gym entrance was all the way across the court, and I felt like I was sitting 100 miles away. I'd rather walk the full slide line of the basketball court than the baseline in front of everybody. But I'm no chump. I didn't embarrass easily, so I manned up and started marching. With every step, another piece crumbled. By the time I reached the gym floor, and took maybe 6 to 7 steps, the heel were disintegrating and becoming uncomfortable to walk in, and leaving a trail of black bits behind me.
That's cap.
You reckon?
No, go ahead.
I got there and drove home. The shoes were grinding to pieces when I hit the gas and brakes. I swapped into another black pair of kicks. As not to raise suspicion when I got back to the game. I'm pretty sure the kids and the smothering parents sprinkled in the crowd didn't really notice what was happening. Still, there was probably at least one person that noticed that I'd left during the exit. So basically, bro, why'd you say that was cap?
That's cap because he implied that he took the noble route. Let me present a more noble route than he suggests that he took. Take the shoes off and carry them out in your hands. Wear your socks outside, bro, and get in the car and drive home with your socks on.
And then change
That's
and come back.
the noble route. He tried to dispel shame with his explanation. I sense a lot of shame in that explanation.
Yeah.
Because he bit the bullet. Now, ain't no shame in biting the bullet and taking your shots like a man. You wore the shoes out, so you wanted to wear them back in. You wanted to let them die on the field of battle. You wanted to give them a warrior's death. You know what I'm saying? You let them shoes go out the way they came in, as pieces being put together. But you left all the pieces in the gym. And you could have had them pieces and took them back home and put them in the trash can with the rest of the shoe, or do whatever you was going to do with them. Maybe you wanted to keep them or whatever. But no, you left the job to the custodian of that gym in that school. Sure enough, he get paid for it. But don't tell me you took the honorable way out by wearing the shoes outside. You tried to be inconspicuous, and you stated that you don't think anybody else noticed because you went home and put on another all black pair. You felt a lot of shame behind that, bro. You felt a lot of shame behind that. Let's be honest. And I don't blame you for feeling shame. That's what makes it a horror story.
And the worst thing is, this is going to happen to us in our lifetime when we wear a pair of sneakers that's quite old and it's going to blow out.
No. I'm not letting that happen to me. I am not.
Really?
I'm testing.
Oh, because
I'm going to wear my black metallic 5s till they fall apart. More than likely. Because I feel like we'll get another pair before they fall apart. Whether or not they're the same, we can, they might reimagine it. We want a leather. We want an all leather black metallic. We with that.
Yeah.
We talked about it. But yeah, you're right. It's gonna happen to us.
It's gonna happen because it will happen, but like we will maneuver differently. All right, next story. Right, I might say 2 more because it's quite long. Next story.
You should have brought another shoe. He should have brought another shoe.
Yeah. Like if you're wearing a very old shoe, that's a good tactic. If you're wearing a very old shoe and you know there's a risk of it blowing up, just get another sneaker that you know you could wear and swap just in case that happens. That's a good strategy. Actually, that's a really good strategy. Do that. That's
And
good
it's
advice.
and it's a flex.
Yeah, exactly. You came in one and you left another. You stop the humiliation factor. You know what? It is quite embarrassing when you have a blowout sneaker because like your sneakers are talking for you, and it is kind of tragic because
That's the one.
your sneakers are talking for you. I'm just jotting that down.
What's the other story, bro?
Friday the 13th, right? So my horror story involves my Air Jordan 13s and a party. My 13s is my favorite shoe of all time, and I documented this numerous times on the internet. I have
Oh,
one.
this you?
No, not me. It's not me. I hope it's not me. I have one original pair of 13s, the white red, which is obviously the cherry reds. I really and I mean really wear them. In the summer of 2006, I decided to wear them at a party. The party was at my house, though I felt I could control it. So basically, like you thought, it gets out of control. That's what happened. See, my girlfriend, now his wife, decided to drink wine that night. Usually, she's a vodka girl and a beer girl. You know where this is headed. Both would have been better selections that night. She was an entertainer at the party, as they were mainly her friends at the residence. I must say that my wife, by her standards, is a phenomenal with her alcohol intake. But when you have a bottle of white wine and then move directly onto red wine, it could be a problem for anybody. I agree with that. As I was sitting next to her on our desk, as we all talked to tell stories at the wee hours of the night, pretty typical Midwest summer night, so it's quite warm. But with the amount of alcohol, the stories got louder and longer and more animated. Added to the fact that my wife mixed her colors, obviously red and white wine, and I soon had a new colorway on my Jordan 13s. Some of the deep red as opposed to white so basically it looks like she spilt the wine on the 13s, bro. I will say I never tried to call it attention to it. I instantly disappeared because I knew it happened. I worked. I went to work without the stain. Cold night, blotched out, basic repeated, and the sneaker. The white of the sneaker turned burgundy red, and the red turned even redder, and they stayed like that, bro. Imagine, bro. Imagine somebody spilt red wine all over your suede sneakers.
No. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. We gonna live together through that moment. That's what's gonna happen. That's a great story. Um, Similar, not as severe. He got games that I've been had in the background for a while now. Um, at a party, one of my friends, I can't remember exactly who. I wish I could remember exactly who, so I can put him on the spot again. But end up spilling some dark colored beer, or no, I spilled the beer, but the friend induced the spill. It was like a inadvertent bump or something like that.
Yeah,
Because y'all know I drink stout, dark beer, stouts and porters and
yeah.
whatnot. And I cleaned it, but I had to acknowledge it on the spot. You can't. I don't care who it is, and it don't have to be severe. You don't have to make a big deal of it when it happens, depending on the situation, depending on the atmosphere. you don't want to destroy the vibe. Never
Yeah.
intentionally destroy the vibe. You can, depending on the situation and depending on the person, your feelings can be held and or reserved in the moment. Because sneakers are just sneakers, right? We can
Yeah.
clean them. We can get another pair. They're not worth a relationship. They're not worth a life. They're not worth jail time or none of that stuff. It's a privilege. You spending your money. You know what I mean to have these things. So it is a privilege indeed. But if you spill something on my shoes, you gonna know when I know.
Yo, I've heard of situations where somebody's like I remember somebody telling me this. They wore their brand spanking new. I can't remember, it was either Adidas or Reeboks. I wore them one night, bro, in a festival. In a bit like maybe it wasn't a beer festival, but like maybe Oktoberfest. Bro, came out with that and they were soaked in beer and wine. Done. Done. You ain't getting out. No way.
I'm going to a
Especially if it's
festival.
Reebok.
I'm going to a festival tomorrow, a beer festival in a park, a natural park. I've been trying to figure out for the past 6 days what shoe I'm gonna wear at this beer festival.
Who are you
Because
gonna
I
wear?
want, you know what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lot of people there. It ain't necessarily gonna be a sneaker crowd, but I wanna, you know what I'm saying? We gonna do what we do on a regular basis. We gonna always do what we do. We got pairs. When we go outside, we want to pull out pairs. So I wanna get saucy, but it's a park, a natural park, meaning minimal pavement, and it's a beer festival, and I like dark beer.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
We're all black. Triple black. You're fine. Triple black, you'll be fine. Right. Last story of today, right? This is called Bride of Frankenstein. You already know what this is about, right? Every male order sneaker fiend worst nightmare is to open up a box and learn what you picked up is straight fugazi, fake. What did I do to deserve this treatment? Was I not enough to snipe the winning bid within 10 seconds remaining in the auction? Was I not a PayPal ready? You then processed this hurt through my 5 stages of grief, right? Listen to this one. Denial that somebody would sell you a fake, anger towards the seller of the shoe, bargaining with the seller to this for a discount or refund for the fake shoes your hype beast ass brought, depression that eBay and PayPal didn't assist you with your bargaining, and finally the acceptance that your shoe is fake but still wearable, right? And last but not least, nightmare that after all the bad they except the fact that they didn't refund him and they sided with the seller and they still gave him the fake pair and they still had to pay out for a fake pair. Imagine, bro, you bought a pair, it's fake, and who like I think it's eBay. I think from what he's talking about is eBay. He's not mentioned them. eBay sides with the seller, and still this is before the verification process. This is pre-verification process. They side with the seller because eBay were back in the day siding with the seller. And when that situation happens, you ain't got a get out clause, bro. You are stuck with that sneaker because they sided with the seller. Now you got to pay the seller whatever value of that sneaker was because they believed the seller and you still bought a pair even though it was fake. Imagine paying £500 or £600 for a fake pair and eBay said, sorry, you just got.
No, I refuse to imagine that.
That's a
I
nightmare.
refuse. I refuse to imagine that. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, bro. What? I got to choke somebody. Somebody bring your neck. Somebody got to present neck. I got to strangle something. I got to
Q just
break
evolved
something,
into the Undertaker. Choke slam.
bruh. No. I don't even want the slam part. Just give me the choke. I got to
Choke.
choke some. I got to hurt something that can feel the pain. From like, I got to this pain got to transfer somewhere, some kind of way, bro. Like it's got anger, bro. Anger,
Oh,
anger.
oh, you know it, bro. You know that situation.
Ooh.
You not only did you get duped for a sneaker, not only that you got a fake and you realized it was a fake. The fact that like you know what the best thing with that story was he went through all the stages of grief, denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance, bro. He went through it, and the fact that leave it with the game. Leave it with the game. That belongs to the game, bro. Like, unfortunately, whatever you say, that belongs
Ooh.
to the game.
No, boy. Ooh. Somebody got to feel something, boy. Somebody got somebody. No, somebody got to feel something. Somebody that ain't got nothing to do with that situation gonna feel something from that situation. I promise you. But, it got to go somewhere. It got to go somewhere. And if I can't do nothing to the people that are responsible, oh boy, trauma,
I
PTSD,
knew that
all
I
that.
knew that would get you triggered. I knew that would get you triggered because like nobody wants to be duped, bro. You're spending your hard-earned money on a sneaker, and then you get duped, and then or like you know what compounds that hurt is the fact that the platform that they're selling the sneaker on actually says, "Sorry, we can't do anything because you still got the sneaker."
You know why I got a custom Jordan 1, right?
Yeah.
We don't even need to have the conversation no more. No, we done. We done. And look, if you don't know for the time being, it's on one of the other episodes. You can try to find it. I don't know which one it's on. It's a bunch of them. They all good.
All right, cool. But like that, yo, there's some scary stories out there. But if you got a scary story, leave it in the comments, guys. We want to know your scary story. I know it's Halloween, so have a good Halloween. But tell us your scary story because I don't think a lot of people wanted to tell us a scary story on Instagram because I don't think they wanted to kind of air their grievances. Or I told people like just drop me a DM if it's a long story, and nobody got back to me because I don't think people want to tell their scary stories, bro. That's all I'm
It
saying.
is what it is, bro. It is what it is, man. Y'all, it's okay. Look, this interesting too. I don't want to get into it. I just want to mention it. It's Halloween is on a Tuesday this year, which means next year is going to be on a Wednesday. A lot of people in the U.S. celebrating Halloween over this weekend, the weekend before the 31st. So next year, when it's on a Wednesday, do you celebrate on the weekend before or the weekend after?
Or do you celebrate on both weekends? Logical thing, bro. Or just use that Saturday to the next Sunday. That's the whole week. The whole week, bro. The whole week. The whole week is a Halloween weekend. I know what you mean because everybody's going to be supporting it and just gone. Because by the time we show this, it'll be the weekend gone. But you just, like, bro, Halloween's an amazing festival, and like not festival. Halloween's an amazing event. Like to just the autumn vibe that they use in Halloween is absolutely dope. Like I do enjoy it. My missus loves like the fall season. And this is why I've got stuff in the background because of her. She loves like stuff like this. Like I said, every year we do a charcuterie board. We're gonna get some Dunkin' Donuts as well, which they've got this glow in the dark. I'm not Dunkin' Donuts. I mean Krispy Kreme donuts. They've got this glow in the dark box. When you open it up, like literally when you buy it, it glows in the dark. If I can get that, I'm gonna show it. I'll show you guys on Instagram. Go and check it out. But I'm telling you guys, like literally, it's a glow in the dark box with special kind of like donuts on it in it as well. So that whole vibe is great. I might send you some pictures of last Halloween because we got some donuts as well. We got a charcuterie board and stuff
I
like that.
saw
It's
it.
dope.
You did.
Oh
You
yeah,
did.
yeah,
No, bro.
yeah. It was on my
Listen.
last year.
I know how you do. I know how you do. Y'all. we don't go holiday crazy over here like that. Like we do shit, but it's not like we're not decorative like that. Like
Yeah, yeah,
we still creating or should I say curating the vibe of our house in general. So like we don't go too far with the decorations, but nah, I know how y'all do. Y'all strapped up with it over there. I ain't I ain't
yeah,
been
yeah.
strapped up like that. Even when we was a kids, like our families is Christmas. Some families we did a little bit of Halloween stuff, like maybe some stuff, couple things outside, jack o' lantern, but we ain't never get deep with it, like the whole carving pumpkins and all that. Like y'all do all that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, we did it. We did it when a couple of years back, when before we got flooded, a couple of years back, we did pumpkins and stuff like that, and we decorated a house into Witch's Tavern as well. That was great. That was great. Like we had a really nice party together with all everybody there. So that was pretty good. But like recently, it's been more like, especially with COVID, we just reined it down to a couple of people to call around and to have like a bonfire and stuff. Not like we've got like a fire pit, so we put fire this, sit out there and literally kind of enjoy just the vibe in the night when it's nice and warm and stuff like that. So we do that. Like my missus enjoys it. She like when we grew up in UK, it's totally different. America is totally different as well, because when you look at it from that perspective alone, America celebrate like you guys celebrate a lot more Halloween. You
Oh
get a
yeah,
lot
we
more
got
stuff.
we got hella we got hella holidays, bro. Labor Day, Memorial Day, um, what's it, Black History Month, MLK Day, 4th of July, Thanksgiving. There's a bunch of shit that y'all ain't got. Easter, spring
Yeah, yeah.
break. But it's a bunch of holidays where kids be out of school. You know what I'm saying? Most major holidays, kids out of school. So yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, but I think she didn't ever get a chance to kind of go Halloween or trick or treating and stuff like that. So for her, it was nostalgic for her to kind of do stuff like this, and it kind of made her feel like more involved. And every time she looks at stuff in terms of going and picking up stuff, she always kind of like mimics, oh look, or look at the guys in the States, look what they do and stuff like that. It's amazing, and I do feel sorry for her because she always wants to go get involved and stuff like that. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like,
All right, guys, we just had to take a little break because you know what? Midnight, Cherry 12s, Instant Cop. Thank you, guys. Thank you to guys at Offspring, because I love their midnight releases. And you know what? Sometimes you just have to step away slightly to get your sneaker. Cherry 12s, I love them. Cherry 12s. I definitely looked in. I was looking for that. I was looking forward to that release. Oh, yeah, bro. 100%. But now you know what it is. Now we have to get serious. This is the one.
yeah,
This is the one.
yeah. Let's do it.
Let's do it, bro.
When
Let's do it.
resale is too high,
Damn resellers. Order.
when hype beats go too far,
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
the back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Guilty! Welcome back to Sneaker Court of Public Opinion with me, Judge Public Opinion, and Executioner. On this scary night, guys, we're about to tell some scary stories about some scary individuals that should be scarily out of the community. Because first up, we're going to talk about a scary situation with urban outfitters that are actually reselling sneakers, guys. A retailer reselling sneakers. This reminds me of the Foot Locker situation when they got some shares, I think in GOAT, but now it looks like this company called Urban Outfitters. If you don't know Urban Outfitters, they're a retailer. They actually got a company called Nully Thrift or Thrift. And now they think it's a good idea to sell you guys resell sneakers because I think their bottom line is suffering with the actual current climate. They're trying to sell you these sneakers at resale prices. How in this holy world are we getting retailers jumping on the bandwagon and trying to be resellers? Tell me, bro. Tell me how this is happening at this moment in time. Tell me how these companies are trying to profiteer off the sneaker community. These culture vultures jumping on the situation just to take money out of your pocket. Tell me, bro. How?
This is straight up culture vulturism right here, right? This is a prime example of corporations seeing the dollar signs on people's foreheads and then people's eyes and then people's minds and then people's hearts. These people don't understand the culture. They don't care about your collection. They don't care about nostalgia. They don't care about nothing. All they care about is bottom line. And they losing money over here. So of course they're gonna find some type of scam way to jump on the bandwagon and try to take advantage of a culture that's thriving when at this point it don't even make sense to be hearing about
No,
this. So I'm
no,
pretty sure
no.
that ain't working either. And that's what they damn get. American Outfitters, I ain't listen, bro. And I hope every sneakerhead in the world learns about this story via whatever outlet. Anything I figure out associated with American Outfitters, uh-uh. You get none
Urban
of
outfit.
Urban Outfitters. You get
Yep,
nothing
yep.
from me. Nathaniel, Nathan. I knew some twin brothers that were ironically named Nathan and Nathaniel. Nate and Nate. Everybody called both of them Nate. It was crazy. One of them had another nickname too. I couldn't figure out what the other nickname was. And the funnier part about it is I was cool with one of them and not so cool with the other one. And sometimes I couldn't tell them apart. And when I saw the one that I wasn't so cool with and thought he was the one that I was cool with, it was always a negative interaction. Even though me and Brett ain't had no problem with each other, he just got mad because I couldn't tell him and his identical twin brother apart, which I don't understand. But shout out to the Nates. This is trash.
Absolutely trash. And you know what? You called your second hand resale company Nully Thrift because you're not getting nully, you're not getting zilch, you're not getting zero money from any other sneakerhead community because you're culture vulture. And on this verdict, guys, guilty. And I'm just gonna say, take your trash and throw it away. Any other verdict you want to put, bro?
Bury this company, bro. Bury this company and
Exactly.
every parent company and every associated company with this company and the companies.
Yeah.
They died.
And last but not least, we got one last one to go through because, bro, guilty because this happened this week.